Hello. Today we're going to discuss visualize. As you're reading, you should always visualize what you're reading. So today's objective, I will create mental images to deepen my understanding. We will identify sensory details in a passage that create mental images, allowing me to deepen my understanding of the text. Why use visualizing? Well, when you're reading books, especially fiction books, good readers use their senses to create images in their mind. You can use all 5 senses in order to help you visualize parts of the story. Do you know your 5 senses? Pause the video and think a moment, take a moment, see if you can name all 5 senses without looking at the next slide. Did you do it? Great. So we know that our 5 senses include our eyes, our nose, our ears, our mouth, and our fingers. So what we see with our eyes, what we smell with our nose, what we hear with our ears, what we feel with our fingers, and what we taste with our mouth. So a good reader should use your senses to create pictures in your mind as you read. As you're reading, and it tells you that your main character is wearing a red coat. In your mind, you should see a person wearing a red coat. If it says, my character, we'll call her Nancy. Nancy was walking down the road and she passed a pizzeria. In my mind, first of all, I'm picturing a girl because Nancy is usually a girl name. And I'm putting Nancy in a red coat. Then I'm smelling pizza and pasta. I love pizza. So in my mind, I see a little girl walking down the road past a pizzeria. If the story continues and says, Nancy walked down the road in her bright red coat past the pizzeria, listening to the car horns honking in the street. Okay, so what I see in my mind is a girl wearing a red coat, smelling pizza, and hearing beep, beep, beep. That is called visualizing. If you saw that in your mind as we spoke about it, then you probably already do this as a reader, and that's awesome. You should continue practicing that on a daily basis. If you didn't see it in your mind's eye, then you need to start trying to pay close attention to the small details in your reading that allow you to put things together. Those words that give color, those words that give smell or hear sounds, words that would be tasting words like sweet or sour, words that would indicate feeling if it feels soft or it feels hard or it feels rough. Those words will allow you to be able to create a mental image in your head as you read. So remember, we can use our 5 senses to help us visualize parts of our story. When you're reading, you should have something like a movie that is playing in your brain going along with the story. Okay, so if it says a little Nancy was skipping down the road, then maybe the little girl in my mind, I could see her skipping past the pizza place. All of this also, remember, allows for you to have a better comprehension, and you will remember the details much easier as you progress through your book. So after viewing this video, be sure and read the story. I want you to look for clue words that give you indicators of the five senses. Follow the directions that your teacher has placed in the task box and then submit your completed assignment. Hopefully, at the end of today, you will have a really good movie in your head to retell to someone else. Have a great day.